we're going to add a database connection to our test suite so that we can use it from test. Database connections are an asset, which means that you can define them at either the local test level, where it's only visible to that test. You can define it at a test group level, so it's visible to all the tests within that group, or you can define it at the test suite level, which is where I'm going to define mine. Typically, I group my tests by database in a common test suite, so this way I can define the connection once and share it among all the tests. So with this, I have the LegiTest toolbox with the available types of assets that I can create. If the toolbox isn't available, you can click the link here and it will display it. The position may be different on your system depending on how you've laid it out. And I'm going to double click this to create a new ADO.NET connection. Now, we use ADO.NET connections. These support accessing any native ADO.NET provider. They also will work with ODBC or OLADB. So between the native support as well as these other two items, you can connect to pretty much any database out there. For this, I'm going to stick to the SqlClient Data Provider since we are going to be accessing a SQL server. I'm going to click the Configure button, and I'm going to set it up to connect to my local server using Windows Authentication. And I'm going to use my higher ed database. I could pick the right one. And I can test the connection here and validate that it's successful. And I probably want to give this a name, which I can do by selecting it and hitting F2 to allow me to rename it. And we'll call this Higher Ed Connection. And I'm done.